Hello folks, we're here at the Backroads Channel and we're making a traffic stop here on the back roads to the Fox Den here in Cantril, Iowa. And sitting beside us is none other than Melinda Wiley. How you doing, Melinda?
I'm just doing fine.
Okay. Keep your mic there a little closer there because we want to make sure you hear that beautiful voice of yours. Now we stopped in today and we'd visited you before.
Yep.
And we come back because we wanted to freshen up the channel a little bit and see how things are going. And for the folks who don't know much about, let's give a quick rundown about the Fox Den and what it's all about.
We opened 2 years ago in August. My husband wanted to save these buildings. They were falling down in the main drag in Cantril. And so the back end of one of them had completely fell out. So we took a lot of refurbishing to get them fixed up. But about 5 years later, we had finally gotten to the point where we could open the buildings. I'm not real sure if he ever really planned on having a restaurant, but he always told me that I should open a restaurant when we were just at home, but I just didn't think he was serious. But I guess he must have been, because this wasn't really something I had ever planned on doing, but here we are. So
it's a big learning experience.
I like to cook, and I've always been a pretty good cook, but I didn't expect to cook this much, I guess. I've learned a lot of things before, my daily outings with people and stuff. So I love coming out to visit with the people and, getting their opinion, I guess, of how things are going here.
Sure.
And most people are very, very happy. There are some that are not, but if I'm not going to try to please everybody,
No.
but I can't. So, but we're just trying to make good food in a pleasant atmosphere, and I think for the most part we do that.
Oh yes, you do. And today, I want to tell everybody, today's special was one of my favorites, meatloaf. And oh my gosh, that was fantastic. The gravy that you put on it was fantastic. The meatloaf, not dry. I will tell you right now, and my grandmother, like I said, if she was alive, forgive me, Grandma, but this wouldn't be it. So yeah, I'm really amazed at your specials you have. It brings you back to what you had when you was growing up and stuff. In this jet age world that we have, it's rush. You slow it down with these home cooked meals you have here. And let's just talk about that for a minute, like your specials. Those change daily, don't they?
Yes. I like to make, it's just the home, Grandma's home cooking is pretty much basically what I'm trying to do. I make my own noodles. We peel our own potatoes for mashed potatoes, or
so no instant potatoes?
No instant potatoes. So if we run out of potatoes, you're going to have to wait a little bit, because they're going to have to cook, and hopefully we can get you some. Usually we've got some already on the stove or ready to go, but occasionally here a couple weeks ago we ran out of potatoes twice in one day, so it was a nutty day, boy. But sometimes we have the special with potatoes and gravy and a vegetable. I like to, in the wintertime or in the fall, I like to have soup. So if you try to keep soup all the time, so it may not be on the menu all the time, but it's probably in the refrigerator.
So you do ham and beans?
Yeah, ham and beans, chili. Potato soup. I'll make oyster soup. I'm not going to eat that, but my husband loves it, so I make it.
Put some fresh cornbread in there and we got a deal.
Oh, I'm not sure about all that. I've tried to make like a vegetable soup, vegetable beef. And so I just try to make it something different. I've got a pot of chili back there right now that I'm trying to get fixed up. you got the hamburger cooked and everything's open, but it's not together yet. So, but when it gets nice and chilly out here like this, some people just want a nice bowl of soup or something with a grilled cheese sandwich. You can't beat that.
No.
So.
Now, do you have customers come in and ask for something maybe you could probably put on the menu?
Yep. If there's something that you want, I ask people all the time what they would like to have for a special. If there's anything that I haven't made that they would like to have, to tell me and I'll make it. You know, I need new ideas sometimes too. So I've concocted my own chicken casserole type things and just throwing things together, I guess.
Yeah.
If I had to make it again, I probably couldn't do it. But
That's the way they did in the old days, though, too.
Yeah.
They threw things together.
Yep.
Now, you said you made shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
That's something a lot of people, there's some people out there don't know what that is, but it's really good.
It's very good. It's very filling, and it's got vegetables in it. Heaven's sakes, my husband won't hardly eat those, but it's just, I put hamburger and mashed potatoes and vegetables, and then put gravy in it, and then some cheese on top. It's pretty tasty.
Oh, sounds like it. See, I haven't had that in years.
Well,
Yes. Now, give us a rundown though too. Like you do desserts.
Yeah.
You make some desserts here.
yep.
Like today, what have you have today?
Today the thing we have is banana split pie and some
Okay.
cookies.
So what is a
And
banana
then-
split pie?
I'm not really sure. What all's in it. It was homemade, but I didn't make it, so I'm not sure what all is in it. And I think it's.
Well, it sounds good.
I don't know that, but I would assume it has chocolate and pineapple and bananas. I don't know if it has bananas in it. I don't know. I haven't
It
done
must.
that far
It
out.
must. We'll keep that a secret, okay?
But normally I try to keep apple crisp and peach cobbler, coconut cream pie.
Does that change with the seasons too?
Yeah,
Does it?
the apple crisp is actually on the menu, so I try to keep it. But trying to keep if people don't eat it, well then of course I finish it off. So I don't want it to have it just sitting here because.
Is that a big seller though for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Apple
Yeah.
crisp.
Yeah.
And I remember growing up with that a lot because that was a big deal. You know, and then of course pineapple upside down cake was
Yeah.
a big one too. You know, that was a big one. So tell us about your diverse menu. I mean, you have everything from burgers to tenderloins, which you do your tenderloins fresh.
Yep.
And
We bred them here.
okay,
The roast beef, I buy. It's a huge, 35-pound roast beef, and I cook it and season it myself. That's what we make our hot beef plates with. Or the beef and noodles, I use that. We have pizza. We don't sell a lot of pizzas, but we do have the pizza oven, and we can make pizzas. We do have several different kinds we can make, and we have a few people in town that know we make them, so they'll come in and get them every once in a while. And the more people that see that we have them, then I think we've sold a few more because
Sure.
people seen them walk out with the boxes and stuff. We have a mushroom and Swiss burger. We have a black and blue burger, which is blue cheese. A Western burger has bacon and onion strings and Western dressing.
wow, that sounds good. You do smash burgers too.
Yeah, they're all smash burgers. We have a brunch burger. It's all of our burgers are 2 patties. And then the brunch burger has eggs, an egg, peanut butter, and bacon on it.
Peanut butter? Okay.
Yep. We have grilled chicken salads, taco salads. We have tacos on Thursday nights, or all day Thursdays. We have the bread dough soft shell tacos.
So you make those yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
We make those too. Fridays we have the catfish fillets and whole catfish and chicken. And then that's a buffet all day on Fridays. I try to have another entree, so maybe chicken livers and gizzards or salmon patties or meatloaf sometimes, ham, just whatever I feel like that day. Or
Just good old home down cooking.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Potatoes and gravy and green beans and corn, and I make cream peas and potatoes.
Sounds
and,
good. Very
macaroni
good.
and cheese. We have salads. A lot of times I'll make a few salads and put on there. We have desserts, but I don't put the desserts on the buffet. If you want that, you have to buy it extra. I could raise the price, but people don't want me to raise the price, so it's one way or the other. So.
Sometimes little kids come in, they'll just want the dessert.
Yeah. Well, if they eat like my granddaughters, they just get a lettuce salad and some macaroni and cheese and some potatoes.
That doesn't make
That doesn't
sense.
cost. That's not really worth that price that you pay for that, but.
So what is your hours of operation? Linda?
Okay, so right at this moment, we're open 10 to 3 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, we're open 10 to 7, and Saturdays we're open sometimes, not always, sometimes whenever we get up here. It's supposed to be 8 to 7. I think November 4th, I think, that's a Monday. So I think we're going to change our hours. We don't do enough business in the evenings to keep it open.
Okay.
So we're going to open earlier, open at 8 o'clock, and then probably close at 4.
Okay.
And that'll probably be every day, because Saturdays are just really, really slow after.
But you do breakfast then too,
Yeah,
won't you?
Yeah, we'll be doing more breakfasts.
Okay.
So,
Now with hunting season coming up, you're going to get a lot of hunters coming in.
we try to. Last year we didn't get a whole lot, but that's probably because we weren't open early enough, and they want to eat before they go out. So.
But a lot of them want a good warm meal when they come back in.
Yeah.
They want a good hot meal.
Yep.
So
I'm planning on, having a few more items in the little case up there for just rolls or muffins or something like that.
maybe we can
too,
get Mark to wear an antler hat and have him walk out with it. He won't make it across the street probably, but we'll leave that one alone. Mark, it's all right. I won't buy the shells. So we have to say that. So Mark's on assignment right now. one thing about it, Melinda, your food brings people together. And what you offer, you can see you put time and effort in it. And it's really, really good. And it's delightful to have a cafe where people can sit down and enjoy a good home-cooked meal.
Well, thank you.
And walk
Yeah.
out with something
It's
that
just-
is filling and is very, very good.
The most difficult part of this is just keeping the help. It's
Yeah.
very, very difficult.
Well, it's
to
a
find
difficult
somebody.
time right now for that.
It's, oh my gosh, it's
Oh.
awful. Some days I just,
But anyways, Melinda, you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you
and
very
I
much.
really, really appreciate what you do for this community and abroad. And if people, if you're out there and about and you're out, come on by. You're welcome to come in
yep.
and stop in and say, you know, hey, I saw this on YouTube. She would love to hear that too.
After you've been to the Dutchman's store, come on in and see us.
Oh. So be sure one thing, folks, like and subscribe this here on the Backroads Channel. We'd really much appreciate it. And again, we want to say thank you so much for all the people out here who subscribed and people watch. And Melinda, thank you so much for having us here. We
Thank you.
really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the meatloaf. I will rant and rave over that. That is fantastic. So you did a wonderful job. Pat yourself on the back.
Thank you
You've
very much.
You've impressed me a lot with this. So, but anything else you want to add, Melinda, before we go? Tell people to come on out.
Yeah, just on these beautiful days, take a drive, just come on in. If you go to Dutchman's, we're not across the street from Dutchman's anymore, or they're not across the street
No,
from me.
no.
We're still in the same place, but Dutchman's has moved. But actually, it's easier to come in to my restaurant now because you have parking places
Yes.
that we've never had before. So that helps a lot, and it has helped a lot. We've had a lot more business.
Okay.
Which really surprises me because I didn't think that was going to happen.
All right. Well, thank you so much again, Melinda. We
You're
really,
welcome.
really much appreciate it. And again, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on the Backroads Channel. Mark is on assignment right now. So please like and subscribe. Click that button down there and check us out on Facebook. Right here. I'm Rich for the Backroads Channel right here in downtown Cantril, Iowa. Take care, and we'll see you down the road on the Backroads Channel.